So this is all of the era of the formation of our the living things back then. So we start off from the Precambrian era. This is where many plants forms in this era. So many plants are forms like stromatolites, also ectofauna. Yeah, there are some animals too, but it's mainly plants that exist there. And then we move to Cambrian, which moves to 570 million years ago to 410 million years ago. There's an existence of the trilobite, Brachiosaurus fauna, and brachiopod, which looks like kind of snail. So trilobite, you can see that it resembles like a horseshoe crab. If you think about it, you can see that. And then we move to the Ordovician era, so 510 million years ago to 439 million years ago. So this is the formation of the seaweed and starfish. Back then, starfish were look like this. Not well. This kind of starfish also exists like this. So basically, starfish is a very ancient animal. And we have this andapis. It's a jawless fish. Distant graptolid colony, and again trilobite. They exist in this era too. And then Europatrite, which is an early ancestor for crabs, and also scorpion. Scorpion is also a very ancient animal. And then we go to 439 to 409 million years ago. It exists of the Silurian era. We have the gastropod, Cooksonia, Acantolunian. Okay. Yeah, Orthoceras. Orthoceras basically squids with shells in it. Yeah, that's how unique in it is. Shells, so squids with shells basically. And we also another trilobite, but they um, evolutionize into this kind of animal, but they still are the same species. And then brachiopod. And then next one we move to the Devonian era, 409 to 363 million years ago. So there exists to be Donchlosaurus, which is an armored fish, Botryoplepis, Linia, ammonoid. Okay, again trilobite again. This animal is very persistent. Well, they are the same kind of animal, but I think I was wrong back at the beginning. They are different species. And we have the formation of the first three, giant horsetail. We have lungfish and brachiopod and dragonfly. Dragonfly forms at this era. So what I know about ammonoid is that there's an animal called ammonid, which is also does exist to this day, but it's very rare to find them. What I know is that ammonoid is a squid with shells in it. And then next one we have ferns, which is around 63 million years ago to 290 million years ago, which is the Carboniferous era, in which many flora basically blooms all over lands. So we have this seed fern, crinoids. I think this is like a sea plant. Okay, and then we have the lepidodendron, ancient tree, a coral, a formation of first coral, Ichthyosoga, and a keokland. Yes, actually keokland still exists today, but many people are still rumoring about it today because many people says that they see keokland before, but actually they are extinct today. And we move on to 290 to 245 million years ago, which is Permian era. We have these mouse cubs, which is an ancient, well, the early, what's it called, the early ancestors for dinosaurs. So Moschops, Dimetrodon, the Foraminifera, again ammonoid again, but the shapes are different. Their shape are different. They are the same animal but different species. We have the Foraminifera, the Echinoderm, okay, and the Plicosaurus. That was the Permian era. This is the worldwide extinction of some life forms, appearance of the animal of mammal-like. And we move on to the Triassic era, which is 245 million years ago to 208 million years ago. We have the Proganochyles, which is also an ancient turtle back then. So basically, this is the ancestor of a turtle. And we have the Trinasodon, Foraminifera. That looks like a plant. So yes, Ichthyosaur. We just looked at that just now. Ichthyosaur. So this animal is a wild predator, a good predator for mainly fishes and also whales. We have again ammonoid again. They are on the same. They are the same animal, but different species. And then we have the Cyanogatus. This is the first mammal to be formed. And we have the Jurassic era. This is the era where the animals like dinosaurs, many kind of multiple forms of dinosaurs arose basically. So we have this the formation of cycad, which looks like a palm tree. Maybe this is an ancient tree of the palm tree, a ancestor. And we have the Archaeopteryx. This is the first bird ever to be able to exist. We have the ginkgo foraminifera. I think that is a plant. So we have the Megazostrodon, which is the first rat to ever exist in the earth, with the plesiosaur. This is also a very good predator during the sea, in the sea. So they mainly predates on large fishes such as whales. And again, we have ammonoid. The shapes are different, but the shapes are different because they are the different species, but they are not the same animal, same category of animal. We have ginkgo, which is an ancient flower. There's like flowers, like flower here and the fruits here, and we have the Rampeocorsor, which is also very good predator, flying predator, which is also an ancient bird. And we have the Cretaceous, 146 million years ago to 66 million years ago. We have the Angiospersosaurus. Yes, in Sturgeon, the formation of the first Sturgeon. You have this Triceratops, Mosasaur, which is also a good predator of the sea. And again, ammonoid, but you can see the shape are much different this time. You can see the shapes are now separated from their body, unlike that ammonoid here. And then we have the formation of different species of the Rampeorhynchus, which is the Pteranodon, the flying reptile. And then the formation of the first grass. And this is the era where most of the animals, like dinosaurs, went extinct. Now moving on to 65 million years ago to 1.64 million years ago. So there's a worldwide extinction of life forms such as ammonoids and all dinosaurs. Well, what I know is that there's a huge asteroid impact that impacts the Earth, which causes a global warming and also decreases the oxygen level. So we have the palm tree and ostrich and Gompotherium, which is also an ancient elephant. The gastropod, Megacorodon, which is the first shark, Diatrema, and falcon. And finally is Quaternary, 1.64 million years ago. We have the ancient monkey. We have the ancient, rhinoceros, Cleodonta, and the cave bear, and also beetle. That's it.